Randy, I did your fucking job for you.
Oh yeah, who'd you book?
I didn't book anybody. I did show notes. I got shit in the notes today.
That's the intern's job that we haven't hired.
Yeah, because you're too busy spending all your fucking time on the AI generator. It's all you've been doing for 2 days.
I can't help it, Rim. I'm addicted. All right?
Get back, get addicted to weed again.
What? Oh, I'm still addicted to weed. Don't you worry, bud.
Didn't replace anything.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Randy's not a better person by any means.
Yeah.
No. Cody, I got some stuff down there for Thinking with Your Dickman and Dick of the Week.
Okay. I need to go get my iPad then.
Oh, shit. I don't have those queued up.
1 second.
For,
get them cute. Get them the fuck queued up.
I can't while it's recording. I have some of them, Rem. I would have to play them because they just say TRDS bumper. All of them say TRDS bumper.
I'm in a really shitty mood today.
Me too, bud. This is going to be a great episode. This one right here. One for the history books.
It's gonna be the best.
This is gonna be the last episode of TRDS. Bum bum bum.
Oh shit! Let's get right into it. Fuck it. Wasted enough time on my bullshit. God, I hate this setup now.
Oh, the opening theme. I'm ready.
Hey everybody! Welcome to episode 224 of the Rich Dickman Show, the podcast is slightly better than mediocre. I'm your host, Rick. Once again, hitting that music. Randy didn't want to do pre-show. We wasted so much time. It's my fault. It's alright. But Cody's here making funny faces. Randy's got a beard. He's doing stuff. Lots of Coke cans in the back and a Sprite can. That's weird. Hey! Randy, what's going on, man?
Hey, I haven't slept in 2 days, so I'm switching to Sprite. Haven't had any Adderall. I'm trying to keep it caffeine free.
Wow.
Making sure that I try and have my best chance of sleeping tonight. So that's
I've
what I'm
gotten
up to.
Last night I got 2 hours. The night before that, probably 5. And the night before that, another 2. Are you just like at 0? Because I'm not.
Yeah, I'm
sleep
just
either,
laying.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Are you like coughing on each other while you're spooning?
No,
or are
we
you guys
should.
not
Randy,
sleeping?
we should text each other when we're standing instead of me just browsing the internet. Cody, I haven't slept. My brain is a mess. It's like soup. All right, so we're gonna need you tonight, bud. So maybe
Brain Stew by Green
maybe
Day,
get
right?
high in 45 minutes. How are you, Cody?
Good. I'm fine. How are you, bud?
I'm so pissed off. I'm in a bad mood. I'm so pissed off, and my shit not working.
Start smiling. Just start smiling. That's how you. That's step one. That's always step one.
You know, I always used to get yelled at when people would say, when I would give that advice, just fake it till you make it, because it works. You know, it's true. But be like, why it's too easy. Why are you giving me that fucking goddamn advice? You don't care about my feelings.
Yeah, I mean, there's some merit to faking it till you make it, but at the same time, I think authenticity gets you a lot further.
Authenticity gets you fucking nowhere in this world.
It's
you
weird
have to lie.
Sometimes
You have to take advantage of people. It's a shitty dog eat dog world. I can't hear anybody right now. So Cody, take over while I change some volume.
What happened to your volume? Okay, anyway. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I disagree.
Weather's nice.
Yeah, the weather's been something.
Go ahead.
No, I disagree with you, Rem, on the idea that it's a dog-eat-dog world and authenticity doesn't work, because I get very far with my dead parent jokes in the office.
And those are authentic. You made sure your parents were dead before you told those jokes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It was very awkward for the live stream. Yeah, it was very awkward for that whole live stream.
It was very awkward for his parents.
Right.
Yeah.
They didn't feel a thing.
No. Hey, richdickman.com for all your Rich Dickman needs. Go there. I haven't put the shirt up there yet. The fucking your politics are suck because I'm lazy. I don't know. It's been a time. It's been a time. We had one of our friends of the show reached out to me today and said, "Hey,
yeah,
how come you guys don't do segments anymore?" And the poor guy was expecting like a really short, cute answer, and I just went into this really long. I said, "Do you want the short answer or the long answer?" And they gave him the long answer anyways.
You just screamed Randy and screeched autistically for 48 minutes.
With fingers in the air. Like, ah! Yeah.
Beer fingers.
So Yeah. So to you, good friend of the show, I don't want to out you. I don't think you would care, but it's funnier to do it this way. I got segments tonight for you because Randy doesn't do his job, and I did it for our listener.
And we're just going to be flying blind on bumpers.
Our
Yep.
singular listener.
Yep. Or literally or singular. Sounds okay. Cody, how's Hawaii treating you, bud? What's going on? How you been
Good.
the last week?
Good. I actually just got back from snorkeling. I've been snorkeling. I haven't been snorkeling in like fucking a decade, and
Man, look at you fucking living the life, bro. I'm so happy for you.
You can find your own hollow tube and breathe through it.
I went snorkeling once.
I passed the snorkeling shop in buttfuck Egypt today, Kentucky.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was there a sex shop there?
No, it was just a snorkeling shop.
Yeah.
It was
I mean,
straight up.
There's probably a sex toy called the
taught you to
snorkel.
do it. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure.
Or the blame.
You guys, we never use the term buttfuck anymore.
Oh.
Remember, like, that was a big thing in the 90s? Well, you guys are too young.
BFE is just a term.
It was, I
I don't know
remember
if that's gonna
South
play
Park
the
had a whole
senses.
episode.
About buttfuck.
Buttfuck.
Speaking of buttfuck, all right, I'm gonna go right into this thing. Yeah, I don't know if you guys listened to NFHC 246, but I did. So I love those guys. And they brought up humanmicrobes.org, all right, where these people will take your poo and they will give it to other people to help their gut biomes and all this stuff.
Yes.
The poo, and they'll pay you
fecal transplant.
Yeah, $500 a sample. And if you're doing a sample every day, it's like $180,000 a year.
They have to be specimens. They have to be specimens, though, Rem.
Here's the thing. So I was looking into it because I can move my bowels every day, and I don't mind digging in there and putting it into a plastic bag and sending it off. Yeah,
you usually do that every day anyway to strangers.
Exactly. So this way I can get paid for it.
Right.
But you know what? Like, this is the most racist and prejudiced and biased shit ever. You have to be 30 or under and athletically fit. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Come on, who is that? Who is that in this country? It's nobody anymore.
Well, the tech billionaires have their blood boys that fit that bill, where they get the blood.
I'm wondering
transfers.
about that.
Yeah, I saw it on Silicon Valley. It has to be true.
Yeah. That's a real representation of all those VC
Double
guys.
fact.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm still going to apply. All right, I'm going to do the questionnaire because
You really want to poop for these people, it seems.
I really want $500 a poop. That's what I want.
Yeah.
In this economy, are you kidding me? Like shit. Like I'll take what I can get. Fuck it.
In this economy, who gives a shit? Apparently, Rem.
Yeah, I will give my shit absolutely. And listen, hey, Cash App, $Rem Dickman. Listen, I don't have to go through humanmicrobes.org. If you want some of my shit, just Cash App me the money, $Rem Dickman, and you can have it. I'll find a way to freeze it.
Boxing
Yeah.
it.
This kind of reminded me of that guy from Pivot, Scott Galloway, who put himself through college during doing
masturbating?
sperm. Yes, the sperm bank. And now that 23andMe's a thing, like a lot of people are like finding him. A lot of the kids.
Really?
Yeah, he had like 90 something.
That's like that guy in that show. Remember the show Coach? Remember Coach with Craig T. Nelson? And he had that. No, you guys don't. know Coach.
Vaguely, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
well,
never heard of it.
his assistant coach, what the hell was his name? The blonde doofus guy. And he was like, yeah, I got my way through college by donating sperm. So I wonder what the going rate in that is.
Oh, back in the 90s, it was like, I think he said like between $100 to $200 a session.
Hey, Randy, Kristen's listening. Let's ask Kristen real quick. Hey, Kristen, and you can text your answer to Randy, or you can pop in, whatever you want to do. But is there a difference? If Randy was donating poo or Randy was donating sperm, getting paid for both, would you have a problem with either one of those, both of those, none of those? And why or why not? Oh, Randy, are you recording that?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
Yeah, I can pick it up. Well,
Okay.
no, because I have to delete it.
God damn it, because I didn't have. Okay, so Kristen said make some money, so I guess she's.
You want
okay
me to
with
just
donating
call her?
sperm. Yeah, that'll work better.
All right, we get to use the famous Rich Dickman line with new call.
you're
line.
itching.
Yeah,
Yeah. Let me connect.
This is
to the
fascinating
next
'cause-
guest.
like my wife and I had a conversation about this several years ago, and I think she had a problem with me donating sperm, so that's why I don't spread that seed.
Yeah.
That's not the only reason.
Hello.
I'd feel
All right.
guilty. Hey, Kristen. Okay, so I asked you the question just a minute ago. I'm asking again. So between donating poo and donating sperm, you don't have a problem with either one of them?
What?
Exactly. Moving
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
If Randy, is there a difference if Randy were to donate his poop or donate his sperm? Is there a difference between the two? And do you have a problem with either one of those as his wife?
No, make the money.
Okay, all right. So that's great. Now thinking,
Are you
20
okay with
years in
more
the future-
Randys walking
exactly.
the earth, though?
That's my question.
I
Would these people come
mean-
looking for Randy?
No, not even that. Are you okay with more Randy walking around? That's
I
the
don't know.
first
I don't know
philosophical
about all
hurdle.
that.
You know what I mean? Jurassic Park was just like, oh, you didn't ask if you could, whether you should or would. Whatever.
But if he's making the money, then have at it.
Hell yeah.
Okay. All right.
Oh, I told you about
Sell
my
your feet,
great
too, while
grandpa,
you're at
right? They called him Noah because he tried to repopulate the earth.
By getting animals two at a time? What?
No, he had
was that?
13 illegitimate kids.
Jesus Christ, that's a lot of illos.
Yeah,
At least-
he had
what do you
4
call
legitimate
illegitimate
ones.
kids?
4 legitimate ones.
Are they
Bastards.
Bastards.
Yeah.
GMTA,
Bastards.
Cody. We hit it at that same time. On my feed, anyways. I don't know if
Yeah.
that lines up. All right.
No,
so
that was
thanks-
good. That was
yeah.
good here.
Kristen, while we have you in the line, can we talk about what you guys are doing next month for wrestling? Now, because you're setting up a table, you got some things going on. We talked to AJ from Cincy Wrestling a couple weeks ago. Do you want to talk? Can you talk about that?
So we
All right, go ahead.
We're setting up a sponsorship. We're sponsoring the Cincy Wrestling. Randy's going to hopefully do some interviews.
Oh, that's going to be wild. I can't wait. Randy, I can't go because it's the 18th of September, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I have to go to Boston on the 19th for work.
Boston.
Yeah, that's the day after. So you can fly out that day.
Yeah, CVG does direct flights.
Yep. You'll be
Logan
fine.
Airport, right?
Oh, word? Yeah,
Yeah.
Logan, that's right. Yeah. So fly
So-
from Ohio to Boston.
There you go.
Boston. Yeah, all right. Kristen, what about... that's enough. All right, Kristen, we'll talk more
You're
about
just
what you
gonna
guys...
How do you feel about Randy donating toenails? How do you feel about Randy donating like fucking eyeballs that aren't his?
Yeah, what
Keep
can
going,
Randy
Randy.
donate?
Be the chisel.
Oh, whatever he's
Be
going to
the
do.
chisel.
I heard you can get kidneys for like $2,000 in Afghanistan right now.
Oh, shit. Okay,
Yeah.
that sounds like a good opportunity.
You can flip those some bitches in China for like quadruple
And
that.
they need somebody to take them, so if you want to take people's kidneys, I'm sure you can get money for that too.
Yeah, I don't have
kidney
steady
thieving.
hands. I used to have
Hide your
steady
kids. Hide your wife.
I don't think you need it.
I used to be the number one surgeon in Japan. Then
Yeah.
I worked on the mob boss and lose them on the table. And that's why I had to come to America.
Chris, it was nice talking to you. We'll talk more in the future about what you guys got going on. We've got to promote Cincy Wrestling, but I appreciate you stepping up and doing all that because I know this asshole wouldn't do shit. He wouldn't do goddamn
No, it's
thing.
all me, 100%.
Yeah, 100%. Best producer I ever had in the show is Kristen.
All
But
right.
I can't even make Patreon on Discord. But it's all right.
Oh, shit, you're not? I'll fix that right now. Okay. All right, Kristen, good talking to you. I'm going to fix that. You guys take over for a second while I fix this.
Oh, good.
right.
He's asking for more time.
Bye, babe.
All right. Bye,
Peas
guys.
porridge hot. Peas
Bye,
porridge
Kristen.
cold.
There we
Peas
go.
porridge in the pot. 9 days old.
Peas in the pot. Yeah, so we're sponsoring Cincy Wrestling. This is big news. This is exciting. Randy, what do you got? You got some ideas in your head, or are you just going to wait for me to tell you what to do?
Well, we talked about getting a banner, and we're gonna get some merch, and we're gonna give it out, and we want to get business cards with QR codes that lead to our series, our behind the scenes series.
Oh,
because we think that's the best introduction to the current format.
My love letter to Randy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aww.
Aw. That's when I liked you guys. I fucking can't stand the both of you anymore. So
Aww. I don't know what's sweeter.
it'd be a much different behind the scenes if we recorded again. We should do it again. You want to do it again?
Oh, I mean, you were pretty shitty to me in the last one. If you remember, like you yelled at me, and then I got drunk, and you got even madder.
Is it my
It's all
fault you got
footage.
drunk?
Well, there's a reason that I keep the black card away from the house during podcast nights now.
Good. Well, see, it'll be a totally different experience. Cody is 100% part of the show now. He can do some behind the scenes stuff. No, he wouldn't. As soon as I mention it, he wouldn't do it. Yeah, I'm sorry, Cody. I'm getting there. I'm still learning you though.
Cody, with your hands, did you just do a 9/11? Was that what that was?
No, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh,
Yeah, the new sex move, the 9/11. You just fall right into her.
I can't survive the friction.
It's okay to make 9/11 jokes now, right? We're 22. years.
I
think it's okay.
don't know. My personal
21
vote
and
is it's
3/4
okay.
years.
Yeah, we literally have an episode titled 9/11 Theme Park, Cody.
But the thing is, like, it's acceptable as long as you like know your crowd. You know what I mean? If you know, if you know.
You're not going to go to a bunch of
Yeah.
firefighters make 9/11 jokes. No, don't do that shit.
No,
Well,
don't
Rick
do
and
that
Morty didn't do a 9/11 joke, but they did a Pearl Harbor joke right afterwards.
yeah, those Pearl Harbor's safe. 9/11, you got it. Yeah, Rick and Morty. Because the problem with Rick and Morty is they didn't gatekeep their show. They didn't, so the audience just grew into a bunch of undesirables and a bunch of assholes who cry about fucking bullshit. And that's what's ruining the show. When's that season start? Is it next month?
Yeah, it's like the night of All Out, man. I have to decide. Oh, we might be going to Cleveland next week because they're doing Punk Moxley to unify the title.
Are you going to tell me before we record? Or
Well,
the day we record.
The day
Or
we
me and Cody
record
doing a
because we
solo?
got to wait for payday and see how tickets look.
Okay, so what? Cody and I doing a show by ourselves, and Walter. We might have Walter next week from NFHC.
Oh, well,
Anything else going on next week, you chumps?
What's wrong with
Just
Thursday?
get it all.
birthday?
Take your pockets out.
Is it your
Show
birthday?
me. No.
Oh no, I'm on
It
vacation
just-
next week.
Yeah. Everyone
I'm
is
not
just
going
decide
anywhere.
we're doing shit, not anything next week.
So,
What?
yeah, what's wrong with Thursday?
Nothing.
All right. I like how we're scheduling the podcast on the podcast now. This is like getting so meta.
Yeah,
I hate this.
podcastception. Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
it.
No, I'm having my vasectomy. I can't make a Tuesday.
Cody, you're too young for
That would be the
Hey, Cody,
second vasectomy on the show.
Ray never got one, right?
Yule did.
Yeah, just you, not Ray.
Yeah.
Cody,
What?
were you just making a joke? Or are you being serious?
I was making a joke.
Okay, I got a question for you though, and you too, Randy.
I wonder what it could fucking be.
Well, if a man gets a vasectomy, all right,
Right?
does that kill his sex drive?
No.
Okay, that's not gonna fucking work for me then.
It just ties one of the tubes off and you don't get the propagative material through the hose.
Sounds fucking
And it
awful.
doesn't make it to the final mix.
So you got to cut the balls off completely to kill a sex
No,
drive. Right?
whoa, no. You
What?
wait.
Yeah, just put a rubber band around him, Rim. You'll be fine.
Don't do that.
Or you could go run into a biker gang, like the episode of Sons of
They'll
Anarchy
take care
where
of
they
you
cut-
real easy.
They have that real estate mogul cut off the guy's balls.
Wasn't it To Kill a Mockingbird? They got the guy, and they cut off his balls and he bled to death because there's a lot of blood. It doesn't matter. That's horrible things to talk about. Okay, let's talk about some stuff. All right, let's talk about some things.
That isn't castration. Go.
Yeah.
What a weird.
My
episode.
gambling is not coming to an end because you know what happens, Cody, is like I feel like I'm going to quit gambling and then I win.
You get castrated.
right.
Yeah, so then I have a few more days left, right? And then I get down to it and I feel like that's it. I'm going to stop gambling until football season starts. And all of a sudden I hit one, then boom, I'm back in this thing, baby. Fucking, addiction is terrible.
Yeah, AI addiction has been rough for me.
You start seeing like probability as something to like bargain with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like, oh, come on, you took my last 6. I need at least 2 in the next minute to make up for that. And then you get 1 and you like fish for the,
Cody.
The other
Last-
2.
Last night, and Randy, I know what you said, the AI addiction. We're going to get to that in a second. Don't worry. I'm not ignoring you, but I got to finish this. Last night when I couldn't sleep, I'm watching my bets, right? And I had taken the Diamondbacks and the Giants were playing. And the Diamondbacks are the underdogs, but I took the Diamondbacks. Okay? Diamondbacks get into the 9th inning, leading 1-0. All right. San Francisco's the home team, so they're at bat. And I said to myself, man, because you get a cash out option in FanDuel, right? So if you feel like you want to cash out your bet, you can still make some. You guys know, you can figure that what I'm saying. So I'm watching the cash out option, right? And I was like, oh, we're on the 9th. It's a 1-0 lead. Maybe I should cash out. But I didn't. I waited. So first guy comes at the bat, he's out. Oh, Okay, so I'll tell you what, Rem, if somebody gets on base, that's when you cash out, right? Next guy comes up. He's out. So that's 2 outs. Bottom of the ninth, 2 outs. The
what could go wrong?
Diamondbacks are about to beat the Giants, right?
What could fucking go wrong, Randy? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Next
Nothing
batter,
could go wrong.
next batter hits a triple.
Uh-huh.
So he's on third base, 2 outs. I'm like, oh fuck no. So I hit cash out. Boom, made a profit, right? Cash out. I'm like, sweet. Guess what fucking happened? Next guy up hits a home run, and the Giants fucking win 2-1. The bottom of the ninth, I cashed out just in time. I was like, wow, it was exciting.
Good job.
Nothing
bud.
did go wrong.
Yeah, yep. And then
Yeah,
I hit
so
another one. Then the
Quitters
Mariners
sometimes
scored.
win.
Exactly, Cody. That's what I'm saying. Quitters will win if you're smart about it. And then the Mariners covered the spread in the 8th inning. Fuck it, I did all right last night. Today, not so much. So I think today's my last day gambling.
Again.
That rough? Damn.
Yeah, well, I got to check again. Maybe some of my late bets will hit, but there's a football game tomorrow, which I can't wait to bet on.
I got fantasy football draft this Saturday.
Yeah,
I
how
had
you
a
look?
draft board today. Well, so I think I always do. I always finish second in that fucking league. I've never won it. I hate it.
Always
So
a
I
bright
tried to recruit Ray to be a co-owner, but I couldn't do it. He's you know,
It's hard when you're dead.
yeah,
Yeah.
real hard.
It's rigor mortis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cody, you want to play fantasy football? You want to do a Rich
Hell
Dickman fantasy?
fucking no.
Good, me either. Goddamn.
Because literally,
much
like,
work.
I feel like my dad, you know what I mean, like, ran some of these leagues, and it seemed like the most boring thing ever. Because literally half of your job is paying attention to who auto drafted and how they'd somehow do the best.
Yeah.
And then, like, as the season's over, you realize, like, oh, 3 of the guys never anteed up. So you have to go actually find those 3 guys to be like, you know, the winner needs his money. You know what I mean? Because
I used
You
to do
know.
fantasy baseball. Because there was a period in my life where I really loved baseball. Probably from like 2002, 2003, up
Good
until
Early
Derek
outs.
Jeter retired. Yeah, and but my fantasy baseball league would always get mad at me because I would be trying to trade for guys and everything, and some guys would agree to my stupid trades. Like, it's not my fault they agreed to it. Like, come on, why are you? Guys
You know what my
punishing me?
fantasy football team name is?
Fuck you, Randy.
no.
Oh yes, exactly. How'd you know?
Yeah, because I've seen the screenshots.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's fuck you, Randy, because of that exact reason. Everyone got pissed when I made a trade with, you know, the league oaf. And he gave me Alvin Kamara for basically nothing.
So
And
not your fault.
yeah,
not
not
your
my
fault.
He
You
agreed
accepted
to
it. Yeah, fuck it.
And he got
No.
like, you know, like a 14th round pick for next year. Like that's going to help him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. 14 rounds, please. That's like third guy off the bench. Sometimes you need that. Cody, do they have casinos in Hawaii as gambling?
No.
That's
It's
a-
so
what's wrong with your
fucking
island?
not. To the point where the Hawaiian, like, local islanders jokingly refer to Las Vegas as Island 9 just because there's no casinos on Hawaii.
Really?
Yeah, Las Vegas is code name for Las Vegas on Hawaii is Island 9.
How long
So
of a
if-
flight is that?
Oh, that's got to be 6 or 7.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
because it's 6 to Phoenix.
How long total were you in the air coming from Hawaii over to Connecticut?
That is going to be anywhere between 9 and 11 hours.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're not.
How long would it
I
take to
am.
get to Ohio?
Well, no, we Ohio.
Probably 10 hours. 8 to 10.
Yeah, let's say that, yeah.
Yeah, you can pick
Can't-
your international airport. We have, 3.
But like the thing is, like once
really?
you start getting to like a 10-hour like zone, the smart people are like breaking it up with like a layover in like in like a city they want to see somewhere over, you know, in between. You know, that's the smart move. It's just like, oh shit, I've got to like cross country from like California to New York. Like, oh, let's see how the gumbo's doing. You know what I mean? In like the fucking Gulf of Mexico, or let's see how the barbecue's doing in South Carolina.
Longest flight I ever took was to Italy, and that was like 8 hours. And I got really
From
fucked
where,
up on like
Connecticut?
Ativan and alcohol, and I just passed. All right.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Ativan and alcohol. That's a good
Yeah.
combination.
Yeah. The flight was like at 10 o'clock at night. And
Fuck,
just
I would kill for an
popping
Ativan
pills,
for tonight.
putting the wine down. Yeah, man.
That
I wonder if I'll be able to sleep tonight. We should compare notes and see if we can sleep tonight. If I'm awake at 3 a.m, I'm gonna text you.
All right, I'll turn on the sleep mode. I meditate, man. Like, creepy shit happens when you meditate that long.
I can't meditate because my thoughts scare me.
Oh.
Yeah, it's dark, man. It's really fucking dark. It's really fucking dark.
Go shake hands with it.
Yeah,
With the
you
darkness?
got to just let them
Yeah.
pass, man. Observe them. Like, don't judge
Offer
them.
him a cigarette. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sit on the
Well, I don't have any
cliffside,
cigarettes.
dangle your feet off, and have a picnic with the bastard.
Or put it into an
awesome.
AI art generator.
Okay, so Cody, I don't know if you've seen this.
But probably
All right, but
haven't.
Randy has been texting me nonstop with this fucking AI art for the last two
You
two
said
and a
I
half
was an
days.
artist, buddy.
So here's
No,
the thing, Cody.
The
let me ask you a
artificial
question.
intelligence is the artist.
But
Yeah.
it doesn't exist without his words. So it's Randy's creating the words in his head and putting them into the AI, and then the AI is making art from them. So this is art because it comes from the idea. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
But he would be a commissioner, not the artist. You know what I mean? If you swap the computer with a not artificial intelligence, a organic intelligence, like Randy would be the commissioner, being like, anime titties, enter, and then the artist would be like, here's your marble rendition of anime titties. That'll be, you know what I mean, $900,
Yeah.
sir.
You know what I had him do is do the Rem Dickman in the style of Dr. Seuss.
So
It was neat.
Slightly racist.
But we have, and it's not. Why is it racist? It wasn't that racist book that he wrote. But we now have AI pictures of Mr. Dickman, myself, you, Cody, Randy,
That's where that's from. Okay.
Ray.
I was like, I'm too handsome. I'm too handsome.
El
for that.
Abogado, the luchador attorney at law. All right.
You want me to put those in the Discord chat?
Yeah, put them in there so everyone can see. Yep. bit.do/TRDS1. You can check it out. But yeah, this has been my life. It's like I'm trying to do my work and I keep getting fucking text messages from Randy. Happiness with a side of eggs or some bullshit. Whatever the fuck he puts in. That's a good one, Randy. Try that. Happiness with a side of eggs.
Yeah. At the Nuremberg trials.
Hold on. Let me. All right. /imagine.
Cody, I have a mission for you. All right, because you're a wordsmith. You're a very bright individual, and you're very
How do you spell
creative.
Nuremberg or whatever?
Nuremberg, Nurem, Nurem, Berg. Berg.
Oh, you're good with that, Rem.
Yeah.
Good job.
You should think of a prompt for Randy to put into his AI generator because Randy spent a lot of money on this. I'm sure of it because he's using a fucking one in NFHC.
I don't know what I did. I hit a button and it let me keep doing it, but I didn't have to pay anymore.
Probably because it took your entire paycheck.
Oh.
Kristen, I'm sorry you can't buy groceries this week.
No.
Because we're
I
looking
linked
at
it to
AI.
I linked it to my dummy account. It's cool.
Oh, okay. All right. So no dummy groceries. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. All right. All right. So Cody, a couple weeks ago, did I tell you? Were you here for the show, or was that the one that Randy and I couldn't put out?
I
My
have
kids-
no idea, man.
my-
You fucking fell apart when I just took a break.
Yeah, it was awful. Like the whole show is coming to an end when we couldn't have you on.
I know.
My daughter started her own YouTube channel. Did you know about this?
Yes.
Okay. So I got my son's
Yes,
YouTube channel.
rubber chickens. Yes.
Yeah, okay. So my daughter started a YouTube channel, and all she's doing is YouTube Shorts, right? And she's mostly got my cat or her cats, and she's just doing these fucking things, okay? And
Oh.
sometimes she hits it just right, and she's doing like 2,000, 3,000, 7,000, 8,000 views on these
Damn.
things for 15-second clips. And they think this is the greatest. Well, she thinks it's the greatest thing ever. Which great, sweetheart. You made a thing, and it went out there, and people saw it, and a bunch of people liked it. But now we're at the point where she's surpassed my son in subscribers
Yeah.
and views because of this.
It's
And
wild how
causing-
things work like that.
It's causing quite an issue in the household here because she'll go, oh, I got 200 subscribers, brother. And then he'll get upset. Yeah.
Brother.
But you don't
Like
make
a
real
Hulk
content.
Hogan.
Yeah, like I don't want to
200 subscribers, brother. I know.
Brother.
But yeah, Hulk Hogan. Yeah, I just imagine.
Yeah, so my son comes like, what you gonna do when these pythons come down on you? But he gets upset because she's like, I have 200 subscribers now. And he's like, but you don't even make any real content. You steal other people's audio and you have flips of the cat. And so I'm trying to explain to them how the algorithm works.
I don't even know how the algorithm works.
I don't either, but if you hit just the right keyword at just the right time of day to just the right people, boom, the thing fucking explodes.
To the point where it's almost unimpressive. You know what I mean? When I see the big number.
Yeah.
And it's something else if you have like, quote unquote 200 subscribers with like, your niche build channel versus like, your comedy channel. You know what I mean? Like they're apples and oranges.
Completely
I know
different.
it's 200 subscribers, but it's apples and oranges once you jump the fence of genre.
Yep. Because
So,
let's face
you
it,
don't
comedy's
need,
oof.
your son unit doesn't have
hour and a half every week in this society. Oof.
in this economy.
No, the problem is we can't talk honestly about the things we want to make jokes about because people would be like, "Oh, you fucking racist. Oh, you fucking alt-right. Oh, you fucking crazy."
I don't have that problem. Do you have that problem?
Yeah, I don't have that problem.
I've never had that.
Never has anyone ever come at me with those. Yeah.
No, there's that one
Alex
time,
Jones.
but I was good at acting.
Except for the Adderall, I've never been compared to Alex Jones. So
No.
Gay
You look
frogs.
like him. Mm-hmm. What?
fuck off, Rim.
I've never listened to an Alex Jones episode ever. All I hear is the clips every once in a while.
You don't even know what the show is
know.
called, then.
Nope. I don't know what
That's
he does.
funny. You just
I
said
don't know what he
Alex
says.
Jones as if it was the show's name.
I
listened to a
is that-
podcast that debunks him.
Oh, what is that? Knowledge fight?
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Those
I
guys
think I
are
said that
great.
once.
But when he's right, do they come back and correct themselves?
Never.
Yeah, but he's not
Okay.
that right.
But I would have way more respect for them if they do. So if they do that, it's cool. I don't know what he says. I have no idea. All I know some gay frogs and some other shit about
Free ducks.
Yeah, I don't even know what he said about the Sandy Hooks thing either. And I'm in Connecticut, and I have no idea. It's not. It's like it's not big news over here.
He said mean things.
Said mean things. We got
He said
sued
more
for it.
than mean things. He was defamation. Got it.
Yeah.
He said that the dude
And
lied on the
perjury.
Megyn Kelly show, and he didn't. His child died at the school.
Yeah, don't say stupid shit. I guess
Because
say what you
and his
want,
child
but-
actually, whenever the gunman's gun jammed, he stood up and said "run," and then he got a hero's burial because of it. The child didn't.
They made,
Yeah.
you know what's crazy is like they made. I don't want to bring anybody down, so I'll get through this real quick. But they made they dedicated parks in that area of Connecticut to these kids, right? So a couple years ago, we were down in Norwalk. We went to the Maritime Center there, and right down the street from the Maritime Center is a park that's dedicated to one of the Sandy Hook kids, right? So you go to the park and it's beautiful, but then they got pictures of the kid there, and then like a whole write up about. I'm like, oh my fuck! I just want to. I just want to burn everything right now. This is
I don't know
awful.
if that's conducive to the grieving process.
It was weird, man, because like you felt sad and you felt weird about it. And it's like, why are we having fun here? We shouldn't be having fun at a park, but
Yeah,
kid
it's a
would
weird
want-
cross between a grave. It's a memorial and a recreational place.
yeah, like people are spitting gum on the ground and going down slides, and kids are shitting in their diapers. And meanwhile, we're also having a memorial for this poor kid who lost his life. It was really weird, and it was like it's weird. When you go to a certain place, you get that weird feeling on your skin. It was kind of like that.
We should replace all the Confederate general statues with school shooting victims. There we go. That's a
That's as awkward as what Rem just outlined.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's even worse, I think.
is it?
Yeah, because we have distance.
have one park with one memorial that has everyone's names.
Right,
And then maybe
exactly.
Do it
a-
Vietnam
like a
War
little-
style.
Can you imagine if they did
Yeah.
like 3,500 fucking memorials for the 9/11 victims? I mean, that'd be all over the place. You'd be sad all the
Yes,
time.
yes, it would, Rem.
Just everywhere you look. Fucking 9/11 Memorial. Pete Davidson's dad's face right in your face. And just everywhere in New York, you're just like, God damn. Can I go somewhere without seeing Pete Davidson's fucking dad? God bless him.
What's Pete?
This is a
what's Pete
9/11
Davidson's
heavy
problem?
episode.
Does he have vitiligo?
Hey, that guy fucks up real
Vitiglio?
well. What?
But does he have the Michael Jackson skin disease? Why is he so white and weird looking?
All the weed he smokes, probably.
That does
yeah,
that?
but you don't look like that.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Stops COVID, too. Oh, yeah, Kristen had COVID. I forgot about that.
And she
Yeah,
survived it by smoking weed.
I was actually wondering if you're keeping that a secret because of your like real lack of even mentioning it. But
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, it was, I tested negative 4 times because of the weed. And we didn't, she quarantined for the first like 12 hours and then gave up on it.
Here, I put something in a Discord. I don't know if you know this, but COVID's done. We're all done, according to CDC. This came out before
the
our
curve
episode
has
last
been
week.
flattened.
Yeah. New COVID-19 guidance from the CDC focuses on individual decisions. Oh, really? Really? Individual decisions. Wow. Those exposed to the virus are no longer required to quarantine. Okay, Randy, so you can still go to work, you fucking asshole. You lazy piece of shit. Unvaccinated
I worked
people,
from home for 7 days.
not necessarily.
Thank you.
unvaccinated people now have the same guidance as vaccinated people. All right. So all those people who lost their jobs for not getting a vaccine, they're going to get them back? Or somebody going to get an apology? Like,
Probably not.
you know, if you're Chris OC, do you still hate people who haven't gotten unvaccinated and wish they would die? Like,
No, because it was more important back then. You
Who
know
haven't
what I
gotten
mean?
vaccinated.
Like,
okay, but all right. Students can stay in class for being exposed to virus. Okay. And is no longer recommended to screen with those without symptoms. Wow. I mean, don't test people who are healthy. Amazing. Anyways,
asymptomatic does not mean healthy. That's the reason that other word exists.
Okay.
Typhoid Mary was a real bitch that killed many people.
yeah, it's typhoid though. All right. I think we move past this and we can stop with the state of emergencies and we can stop with all the bullshit and we can do the next one, which is monkeypox. Can't wait.
Rich
Is that the next
Dickman
one?
got
I
in
had
on
something
that
else.
emergency plan from the FCC. So we're getting money until this pandemic's over. So we want it to ride as long as it can.
Did you see the story about those two guys in Europe? All right. The husbands whose their dog got monkeypox
Nope.
in the anus? No? Oh, I got to find that article then.
That's
Yeah,
probably
you
not
do.
good for the dog.
All these people who are getting monkeypox who definitely aren't fucking each other. They're definitely not doing that. All right. And they're still getting monkeypox. They're definitely not fucking each other. Yep. Dudes would still fuck even with monkeypox because we're fucking disgusting people.
I mean, yeah, we kind of saw that with HIV. You know what I mean? It's just like,
That's the best part of this whole thing, right? Like with COVID, we shut down schools and we destroyed kids' lives for 2 years. But we can't. You can't stop gay people from having sex. You can't stop anybody from having sex. You can't stop sex. You can't stop it. Go out and have sex. Make your own decision. Be safe. But go out. Go have sex. Go have fun. But kids, don't you dare go to school. I take that personally because my kids were affected by it.
I feel like I can stop you from having sex, Rem.
Yeah.
You seem like you're easy to trip and
Yeah.
hold down.
Yeah. You know,
I feel like I
back
could just
in-
criticize your
Right?
penis from that dick pic I saw a few years ago.
Yeah.
I could just
And then
text
leg
your
drop 'em.
criticisms. Yep.
Yeah. You know, there's a few things that would stop me from having sex. Mainly
Mace?
no willing partners. If we were back in the Triple T days, man, I would spend about 45 minutes going on about my problems. But we're not, and I'm not a little bitch. So Healthy Spa, here I come. I got half a day tomorrow. Cody, you want to fund my adventures?
No.
Come on, hook a brother up,
No.
please.
No.
I'll give you a sci-fi idea.
No.
I'll give you a really good sci-fi idea.
I don't think you know what sci-fi ideas are to me. You're like you're like offering ice water to
Okay.
somebody who's fucking drowning.
Hold
it's like,
on.
oh, you want more sci-fi idea?
I know what a
It's like,
sci-fi idea.
oh, I
know what a
don't
sci-fi
want
idea is.
sci-fi ideas.
But I know what
I'm
you want.
up to my fucking gills in sci-fi ideas.
You want somebody who comes to you with an original idea, then you ask them for more on that, and they never give it to you. That's what you want.
No,
I can do that.
I don't want
I can
that.
do that.
I want you to make your sci-fi ideas into a book.
I can totally. I can totally come up with one decent idea and say I will expound upon it over a weekend, and then not do it. I can do
Dude,
that.
it's so
That's
easy to get published on like the Amazon bookstore. It's
Why are you shaking your
literally-
head, Randy?
No.
Motherfucker. All right. Listen, I just can't get a whole 72 hours off work. All right, I'm too important.
You've been off work for 7 days.
No, I've been at home working.
Like
There's a
2
difference.
hours. Get the fuck out of here. What did you do today?
I went to the office, thank you very much. And then I
oh.
actually got a part-time job because we
Yeah.
had to pay for the cruise. So
Wasn't today the day you
back
went the
to
wrong way
Papa
on the highway?
John's. Yeah, that was so annoying.
What's that about?
Because I went right into traffic, and then I said fuck it, and I just went around the fast lane, and it paid off because there was a place I could turn off and get heading back south. So, yeah. Fucking Barber, that asshole.
Ray, Cody, I wish you texted with us because you would hear these stories and you know what we were talking about.
I mean-
But we don't bother you with the bullshit. All right, we learned. our
You know,
lesson.
you do. You do.
No, we don't.
You
What's
do.
the last bullshit we bothered you with?
I mean,
You can't even think of it.
no, it's just
Yeah.
that question you just asked.
See, like I'm
last
in
bullshit.
need. I'm in need of friends right now, right? And I haven't even reached out to you, Cody, because I don't want to bother you. I told you a couple weeks ago I would never bother you with my problems, and I'm not.
Yet here we are.
Cody.
No, I mean, we're here now. We can talk about the problems you have.
I don't want
that
to.
you'd never said you would. No, we already are.
No, I'm moving
You know
on.
what I
I'm moving
mean?
on to the next thing.
You punched through the latex already, so we're here.
Yeah.
You're pulling out once you punch through the latex, Rem? Might as
I
well.
use a pin.
Water's fine.
I don't break the whole thing. I use a pin.
That's horrific.
Have you ever had a condom break on you when you were with a stranger?
Oh yeah.
With a stranger?
With a stranger? No.
Yeah. Oh, okay. When I say stranger, I mean first time.
No.
Yeah. All right. Good. You're lucky. So last week we played a clip of Dylan from NFHC meeting Sarah Starr, and they played it on their show and they had a good time. Man, I gotta say Walter texted me and I heard from some other people and like people really enjoyed that, and I'm so glad because I haven't done an audio thing in forever, and I thought that one was dumb.
Great.
Yeah,
I'm about to play
I
it
mean,
again.
it was. No, don't play it again because it was something that was just so dumb and so simple, but it made a lot of people laugh. So that makes me happy. And look at you, Cody. You're having fun over there. But thank you to everybody who said nice things. It's much appreciated. It feels good. It feels good when you make people,
Stroke Grim's
laugh
ego,
like that.
everybody.
Yeah, it's a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little fuck. All I need is a little bit of attention, Randy. Just a little tiny bit. Somebody just tell me I'm good. Just tell me I'm good. I'm good for like 2 weeks.
You're mid,
just
bro.
need that. Thanks, bud.
You're good, Rim.
No.
Appreciate it.
You're fine.
Will you touch
Whatever.
me?
Nope.
Nope.
Hesitation on Randy there for some reason.
Because he
Weird.
would. He was just trying to be cool in front of you, Cody. He's a
It
different
did
person when you're not
work.
around.
I mean, we all are.
I mean, I'll super
Alright.
kick you, Rim.
In the shin?
In a caring way. He will
Yeah.
super kick you as tender and motherly as it comes.
Oh, Cody, speaking of super kicks, and you're right, he would. He'd be very gentle. In the episode that never got released because the audio was bad, Randy and I were thinking of making a
Good.
pivot to like a wrestling podcast. What do you think? You want to join a wrestling podcast
I
with us?
can do nothing with you there.
No? Oh, all right.
It's just a sea of ignorance for me. I know like six
You just
names.
got to start watching wrestling, man.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
awesome
want it.
now.
Nope.
Wrestling
Nope.
is so good now.
Nope.
Everywhere. Vince
For
McMahon is
you.
gone, finally.
Of
All
course
right.
he's gone. He had
Monday
to die
Night Raw.
eventually.
Monday Night Raw is fun to watch again.
Yeah.
There's hella good matches.
Still shaky cameras, though.
Yeah, that'll change soon. But you need the
for the
shaky cameras.
impact.
Otherwise, you're going to see the bullshit like Chris Jericho fucking up his punches on John Moxley from last week. Or Moxley fucking up on Jericho. And Moxley blading his forehead when he had his ear ripped open. Like a bunch of assholes over in AEW. But I'm glad you enjoy it, and I'm glad people do.
Oh, yeah. CM Punk caught him out on that tonight. He said, I'd touch you, but I'm afraid you might bleed.
I know. They bleed a lot. They love
yeah.
to bleed, these fucking guys. All right, Cody, let's you got your iPad?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Randy, you don't have bumpers. So let us pause here.
Yeah,
Do you have
here.
Thinking with Your Dickman?
Maybe. Let's see.
Yeah, you do.
You want segments? We've got
Holy
segments.
That was like 1 in 12.
Wow. Look at you.
It's
You got to label them better.
Thinking with Your Dickman.
All right. Thinking with Your Dickman is back.
They all say TRDS bumpers. That's all it says. That's all I had to go on.
God damn it, Randy. Okay, Cody, that first link, don't click that second one. Let's hold on to that one for a little bit because we have some Dick of the Week to do this week.
Okay.
All right. But these are questions that I found, icebreaker questions, and some of them are maybe they have some silly answers. So, Cody, run through these, pick them at random, ask a few of these questions, and when I get bored, we'll move on to Dick of the Week.
All right. Stupid questions to ask. Thinking with your dickman. Who invented the word book?
Ben
Steve
Franklin.
Gutenberg.
No, there's
Ben
no
Franklin.
answers, so these are just hypotheticals, aren't they?
No, the guy who printed them, Steve Gutenberg, with the Gutenberg press, right? He invented the word book.
Yeah, maybe.
It's got to be Ben Franklin. You're wrong.
Somebody's going to fucking laugh at that. Somebody out there of our 12 listeners will listen to that and laugh. Okay? Because that was fucking funny. Fuck you guys. All right. Nobody knows. The next one, Coach.
If a guy lost all of his fingers, do you think he would still try to masturbate?
Of course he would. Nothing
That's
hotter
a
than a bunch of stumps.
non-question. Yeah.
Just
I saw a picture of a guy in India
gonna do it
who
tonight.
held his arm up in the air for 49 years. And I bet that dude masturbated with the other hand while holding
He's
that
got-
hand up in the air.
but he would have the ultimate stranger once that motherfucker fell asleep for 40 years, remember?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, like
He had
it
no
is,
idea.
like his skin
Withered
like
and knotted.
was rolling down.
Why would
Yeah,
he
it's
hold his
bone.
arm up for 45 years?
It's like his
it's
thing,
a
man.
religious thing.
It's like the guy who eats a Big Mac every day for lunch.
Was that guy dead yet?
No. Oh, you never heard of this guy?
I heard of that guy from Super Size Me. I forget
No,
his
he's had
name right now.
25,000 Big Macs or something.
Ugh. I helped Ask producer Chris move last Friday, and we stopped at McD's because he didn't eat anything, so he was starving. So I got an ice cream sundae 'cause I don't eat that shit anymore.
Dude, this guy
He got a-
fucks. Look
He
at
got
this.
a Big Mac, and he ate the Big Mac like in 3 minutes. I couldn't believe it. Well, you got a picture
50
in the Discord.
years.
This fucking guy. He looks like Ronald McDonald.
50 years of eating Big Macs.
Okay, that guy does not fuck. He does not fuck.
He fucks.
He's never fucked in his life. Cody, what do
He
you think?
fucks.
Has that guy ever fucked? He's never fucked, has he? He looks like Bill Gates.
I don't know. I'm gonna say
He looks like Bill
maybe
Gates
not.
ate Big Macs for 50 years.
All right, Cody, next question.
Is it possible that our brain is telling us what to see and that our eyes are lying to us?
Yes.
Yeah, our reality is
Well, no.
just an operating system. It's like
Holy
Windows.
shit. That's a stony question, man.
Yeah, it's just an operating system
Yeah.
for this reality, man.
That's crazy. Okay.
And depending on what angle you look at the reality is how you observe it. So animals have completely different realities, I would assume.
How is good and evil assigned at that point, though?
It's not. There's no
Oh.
such thing. Free will's an illusion, bud. Good and evil was created by St. Augustine to explain why there's triple omnipotent God.
Man, fuck St. Augustine, because let me tell you, I went to St. Augustine's school for a couple years, and that motherfucker, he had these awesome French bread pizzas, and they came in these plastic bags. Anybody remember any of this shit? Like, you had to go down. I was telling my kids about this. We used to get
Stouffer's.
these French bread pizzas. Yeah, they're like the
I
Stouffer's,
get those
but
at
they
Kroger.
weren't. They still have those? And they actually, it's like a pizza and an actual piece of French bread.
Yeah.
Is it disgusting?
You can get Stoy brand and it's
I've never,
Stover's is
like-
pretty good.
Have eaten a pizza and then had the desire, like, oh man, I wish this was on French bread. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like-
it was weird.
It'll burn your tongue.
But when you're 7, it's not that bad.
Like bagel bites.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, St. Augustine sucks. Go ahead, Cody. What's the next one?
Why do we call the month of February February?
Because Caesar determined it to be.
Yeah, it means fever
Romans.
month. Yeah, it means
does it
fever
really?
month.
Oh.
Yeah, fiebre. Yeah, it
I got
means
a fever for some more cowbell.
Yeah, so yeah, and when they were taking away the leap day, you know, the weird day, leap day of they were just
Yeah.
like, which month do we want to be the short month? And everyone was just like, let's have the fever month get shortened, please,
Like, who's sitting there thinking we need a short month? Like, that's
because of the leap day. Because
Yeah,
they
yeah,
noticed
but-
they had to like adjust the calendars with like some Kentucky windage,
Cody,
the first few years.
You really got to like delve into this, man, because we have all this technology available to us today in 2022, and we are the fucking stupidest we've ever been in history.
We're pretty bad.
We're very stupid. So somebody came up with the short month and leap year and all this other bullshit like 2,000 years ago.
More than that, yeah.
So that tells me that a couple possibilities. Number one, history is erased all the time. Or two, there's missing history somewhere. Or three, yeah, we were put here by aliens or by mushrooms or whatever, but somebody helped all these assholes out a long time ago.
Well, haven't you heard of the theory that the 1800s doesn't exist?
Yes. Well, not that one particular, but I have heard like the Dark Ages actually never happened. Go ahead, Cody. You were about to say something.
There's a fun meme going around where like a modern day person is like interfacing with like, a person at the height of the Roman Empire, and the modern person like you and me, is saying like, oh, today we have automated machines that can do, the math of your scholars and the work of your labor, your entire empire's laborers many times over in a single day. And then, the person from, Roman antiquity is like, oh, so your society must be filled with, like vacations and fig picnics and orgies. Yeah. And the person from modern times is like, it's not. You know what I mean? It's just like, wait, where is all that productivity like being saved if it's not, if society is somehow like more, bored and less in what should I say, like liquid income than like, the bread and circus days of, Rome. But at the same time, that society was about to collapse for like, a handful of fucking reasons. Wow, don't draw any similarities here.
None whatsoever.
Don't do it.
But yeah, like everything's too easy now, and we're just lazy about it. Like we don't take the time we're saved to enjoy. We just get
why don't we have
I put a chart
in the sunlight
in the chat that tells you exactly why.
A chart, Randall. You spoil us.
Global wealth inequality. See,
if there were only 10 people in the world, and you see how 76%. Yep.
Yeah. And so while we argue about stupid bullshit, like that shit's actually happening. That's like real right there. It's like the 1% of the fucking people have all the money and they keep it from us. And they do everything they can to keep us from getting it, including keep making us fight each other over and over
technically
again.
10% have 76%.
Shut up, Randy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we still keep voting for the system. Should burn it all down. All right, Cody, let's do a couple more of these and we'll get on to Dick of the Week.
I like how that was supposed to be a Stony question and I knew it. Did you see that?
Yeah.
So why is it called February? Because it's the fever month, you idiot.
Yeah, because you're stoned.
Have you ever looked at your butt in the mirror?
Yes.
Wait, are they talking butthole or butt?
This says butt, but we can escalate the question if you feel it necessary, Judge.
Both.
Yeah.
No, I've never seen my anus in the mirror.
Why not?
Because I've seen my butt in the mirror, and it's kind of like, that's sad. I don't want to touch it.
Did you want to see what's going on? Just
I know what's going on.
Do you?
I know what's going on.
How do you know what's going on if you don't see it?
Oh, because I've got the Google image search right here. It's
Google.
I have a pretty funny story about the first time I saw my anus. I used my grandma's tweezer pick-in mirror because it had a magnifier on it. And
you handed it right back to your grandma, probably, without cleaning it.
Well, she got pink eye. Yeah.
Yeah. She got pink eye from your brown eye.
Yeah.
Pink eye from the brown eye. Cody, write that down somewhere.
That sounds like a fucking Jet Li movie. Pink eye, the brown eye. Where's my stylus? Okay.
That's going into the AI.
Yep, there you go.
Sounds like a formula too, like, you know what I mean, like the Mass Effect, the pink eye to brown eye conversion formula.
Pink eye to brown eye conversion. Oh, well, all right. So Cody's never seen his own asshole. What's the next question?
No, because I can use my imagination. I'm pretty sure I don't have tattoos on my sphincter. You know what I mean?
You don't know that. If you've never seen it, you're only pretty sure. You're not 100% sure.
Well, I feel like I'd feel a dart going into my ass, like, 60 times a second.
How many times have you passed out drunk? Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe you should look at your own asshole once in a while. What's the next question, Coach?
What's the first memory you think you've ever had as a baby?
Okay, so I have this vivid memory, and I think I might have been 3 years old. I can't remember, and it might be somebody totally different. But at some point, I'm kind of in this crib in my old bedroom, and when we used to live in a town called East Hampton, and my uncle comes into my room and says, "Hey, it's your birthday. Come on, let's go out to the party. We're about to have some cake." That's it. That's all I remember. But that's like the earliest memory that I can think of is that.
Oh, yeah, your head switched on for the word cake.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. I could be making it all up, but like when I start to think of early memories, that's the only one that pops in my head. And then there's the other one of my father trying to feed me a hot pepper and my mother saying no, and then me trying to insist I really wanted it, and my mother saying no, and then yelling at my father for trying to give me a hot pepper when I was 4 years old.
And then he promptly rolled you a cigarette and lit it in your mouth.
I think, yeah, and dumped a bunch
It's like,
of
no hot
homemade wine.
pepper.
Yeah.
Pruno.
Randy,
the baby
Cody?
drinks Pruno.
Your first memories.
Cody?
I keep embarrassing myself with this because like that comes up at family reunions. All like, oh, what's your first
Yeah.
thing you can remember?
They better not
And I
offer you any food.
say going to the theaters to see Aladdin, but that squarely puts me at age 7 when I should have easily had way more fucking childhood memories accessible. But I remember being like quasi traumatized in Missouri around like age 5. Like there was an animatronic T-Rex at my local science museum. And it's scary, it's rubber, it's latex.
All-time
It's,
reptar.
yeah. It doesn't talk. Well, it does like do the dinosaur roar thing. It's fairly convincing if you're an idiot kid. And I mistakenly told my uncle that I was not afraid of it, and he was like, "Oh, cool. He's not afraid of the huge dinosaur that screams." So he immediately put me on his shoulders and positioned me like within the gaping jaws of the dinosaur, resulting me to scream bloody murder.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
that
that was one of my first childhood memories. Yeah. And he was just
Randy,
like,
you
"What?
got
You
one?
said you weren't afraid of it."
Oh.
And I was like,
Oh.
"Okay, fuck you."
Yeah, I was just trying to be a big boy.
Mine was waking up outside in the middle of the night, washing the car, and my dad's screaming at me. I had slept walk out there. Walked. I don't know.
Slept
and-
cleaning car. Yeah. Okay.
Sleep-
Yeah. And I'm told that I was like 2.5. So I had the puzzles.
You were sleepwalking at 2.5?
Yeah, in the middle of the winter.
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
You know, the thing that scares me the most in life is my kids being somewhere, waking up somewhere, finding themselves someplace, not knowing where any of us are, their parents, right? So, like if let's say I'm home alone with the little one, emergency, I have to run out to the store thinking he's going to be, I'm never going to do this, by the way, but I run out to the store because he's going to be asleep through the night, but he wakes up in the middle of the night and there's nobody there for him. Like that's my biggest fear as a parent is that if my kid's not having
Builds
somebody there.
character.
Do you?
somebody.
Can you remember that happening to you?
Probably. I spent a lot of time alone. My parents worked nights at
How did
one
you?
point.
Yeah. So like, how did you feel when you realized you were alone?
I don't remember. I may have pushed that one out. There was one time, Cody. My mother worked at a convalescent home that I later worked at many years later, and I was sitting up in the unit with her, and it was like 11 o'clock at night because she worked overnights, and or she was almost done with her shift that night. I don't remember.
Right.
It was late, and this man came over to my mom at the desk, and he was like, "So, Mama Rem, can I go out this weekend with my family?" And she was like, "No, you can't. You're not allowed to leave the facility for these reasons, whatever medical reason, whatever." And he got pissed off, and he said, "All right, that's it. The kid." He points at me. "The kid's dead," and he storms off. And I was like, So my mother takes me and calmly puts me into the medication room where it's locked. And she says, you can
Smart.
just stay here for a little bit until we get this under control. Yeah. That's not one of my earliest memories, but that's a terrible one. Okay. One more question, and then we'll move on.
Well, Rim, real quick, I
Oh.
found a picture of you as a child.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Right here. In the chat. Why is it
Yeah.
not uploading?
I don't know, Randy.
Yeah.
You probably should have had it ready to go.
Well, I did.
Before you did anything, you should have been like,
Oh.
let me.
Oh,
let me
I know
just go
why.
ahead.
I'm not in the right channel.
Gotta hit enter.
Yeah. There we go. I sent it to the AI. Yeah,
hate
it's the
when I
Mr.
can't
Robot
hold in my
suit.
loneliness. What do normal people do when they get this at? Oh, see, that's me right now. Like, I can't, I hate when I get this lonely. And I don't know how to handle my sadness. So I just get angry. Yep.
Aw.
All right, Cody. Last question, Cody. And we're going to do Dick of the Week.
Why is it that the penis can be so small and so big on the same day?
Magic.
Erections.
Yeah, magic.
What Rem said.
Yep.
Magic.
Yeah,
Blood
yeah, all that
flow.
extra skin stored in your scrotum. That's why my scrotum is so big, because my dick gets so big. I gotta stop
So
with those
big.
dick jokes now. It's not funny anymore, I don't think. Right?
So big.
I'm fucking
My
41
pee-pee's
years
large.
old. I'm still telling everybody how big my dick is. Like, what the
My
fuck is wrong
pee-pee's-
with me?
I mean, my pee-pee's strong.
I like telling people how much character my dick has, you know? Like, you know, being from Power
Sideburns
Rangers
really
Turbo.
bring it together.
Listen, I'm really looking to make some extra money here. So TRDS OnlyFans, I'm down. Like, I don't give a shit. I'm gonna put it out there. Fuck it.
No, you do give a shit. That was the whole fecal segment we had
Yeah.
earlier.
I would,
Come on,
yeah.
man.
I would give lots of shit. Absolutely. I would send my shit all over the world.
Mountains, wheelbarrows full of
Why not?
shit.
I can make a lot of it. Part of my condition. All right, that was fun. Thank you, Cody and Randy, for being good sports with that. Thinking with your dick, when you guys have a question or have a
you ready
thought
for the
or
bumper?
something. Hold on, let me goddamn promote the fucking thing. Jesus Christ.
sorry.
Fucking richdickmanshow@gmail.com or at richdickmanshow on Twitter. You can send us your thinking with your dickmans. All right, Randy, play the next bumper. See, that's how that
Ladies and
works.
gentlemen, it is now time to introduce this week's finalists for Dick of the Week. And here is our first nominee.
All right, Dick of the Week is where your best friends here at the Rich Dickman Show will review a couple news stories and decide who actually is the biggest dick of the week, and maybe not in a good way. Cody, my man,
Yeah.
with the plan. Why don't you go ahead and read that, man?
Number one.
Stan? Oh.
Man arrested for stealing sausage rolls killed himself after police labeled him a pedophile.
Damn. really coming out the gate strong.
Go ahead, Cody. Tell us more about that.
I don't wanna. Cleveland police, blame genuine human error in release papers that brought Brian Temple months of threats and abuse. Oh, so
So he stole sausages and they called him a pedophile?
it was most likely, yeah. He was supposed to appear in your community like the Crime Stoppers page, but it said, instead of stealing sausage rolls and minor larceny, it said kid diddling underneath him.
Oh, God. He should have
And-
just gone on one of those Reddit subreddits about support for minor attracted people and found support from the people.
It's very unfortunate sexual orientation,
Yeah,
as they say.
sure. Yeah, that sucks. Okay, so he killed himself because he was getting a lot of harassing calls and threats and stuff.
Yeah, because he was misidentified as a pedophile.
Like, can we
by
just
police.
can we leave people alone, right? Because when they put your fucking information in the paper because you committed a crime, like, do we need to reach out to them and remind these people how stupid they are? Just fucking move on about your own business. Why are we so fucking nosy? Leave people alone. Shit. God, I had a. Oh God, I had a relative. Sorry, a relative. Okay, so nobody knows how close or how distant, but it's a relative. I found his name in the paper one day. The police pulled him over because he was speeding, found a whole bunch of cocaine on him, and he had been doing cocaine that night. And I'm like, holy shit. And guess what? I've never once asked that person about that night. None of my business. None of my business.
Everyone has a bad day once in a while.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably had
all
a
it
good day
takes.
until it became a bad day.
Yeah,
Probably a
all it
lot of
takes
fun.
is one bad day.
Yeah, like fucking, like you see shit, and like, are you so bored with your lives that you have to like find and dox people in the newspaper and then harass him about it. Jesus Christ! Like I'm all for punishing criminals, but goddamn,
Little crap
All right.
mentality.
yeah. Anything else interesting in there? He got a bunch of harassment and went ahead and killed himself.
Yeah, after the attacks, Temple turned to drinking drugs. Coroner Claire Bailey cited toxicology report, found alcohol, cocaine, anti-anxieties, and sleeping medication. So he was he was taking the full dangerous right there.
Do you think he went to go see like some Asian massage parlors or hookers or whatever and fucking just to prove he wasn't a pedophile?
See, he was on the right trajectory with the cocaine and alcohol, and just didn't get to the ultimate vice of shady Asian.
Yeah. All he had to do
Right.
was like
Place.
get caught up in a prostitution sting just to prove he wasn't a pedophile. Pretty easy.
Right. Robert
It
Kraft.
off
doesn't
the
even need
police.
to be a sting.
Yeah.
You can just have sex and, at First and Prime and,
Yeah.
in Town Square. Like,
Yeah.
look.
And you can just set up your own sting too, right? You can say, "Hey guys, I'm going to be heading to this Asian massage parlor at 2:00 this afternoon, and I plan on getting a hand job. So why don't you come and arrest me?"
And then it's just like, look, it's a of age masseuse.
Yeah.
Totally,
Look at her.
north
She's
of 20.
57 years old. She
Yeah,
loves this stuff.
wow.
Yeah. She
It's
offered
like
to take me off, and I
sandpaper.
said, "Sure." Yeah. Sandpaper.
It's like a sandpaper and a chamois or chamois. I don't know how to say that French word. Yeah, so this is horrible. Genuine human error. Yeah.
Was it though? Because police are stupid, right?
Police
it's
are
not
very
genuine human
stupid.
error. Somebody thought it was funny. You know they fucking caught that before they printed it, but they thought it was hilarious. They did it anyway, so they don't give a shit.
It was like some intern's last day. He's like, look, this will be
Yeah.
funny.
yeah, like fucking Jack. That's why he got fucking fired last week. All right, Cody, what's the
Because
next
of
one?
the pedophilia thing. Okay.
Come on, gambling. Let's go. I need.
Shut up.
Daddy needs money. Okay.
Georgia murder suspect who called 911 to report McDonald's served him cold fries is arrested after being chased and tasered by the police.
gotta
I heard
read this
about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw the video, man.
Yeah, hold
Poor
on. I gotta
guy.
take my watch off and let my belt out for this. Antoine Sims, 24, of Lawrenceville, was arrested by Kennesaw police officers on Friday after he and a McDonald's manager got into an argument over cold fries. Sims claimed he and his fiancee did not receive a receipt and didn't know when their order was called, and by the time it was lukewarm. So he got everything he actually asked for. It was just there was a miscommunication in the handoff. The manager, who is not named, claimed the food was burning his hand and offered a refund and told them to leave the store. Okay. So the manager was like, "It's warm. Would you like a refund?" "No." "Okay, please leave then." And they're like, "No." Sims declined the refund and demanded fresh fries. So he was offered a full refund. And it was like, "No, it's more important to me that I have fresh fries."
He's hungry. He's hungry.
These are McDonald's fries. They're pretty okay.
You gotta think about this, right? Right? If you go to any place, all right, especially
Yeah.
fast food, and you go to the counter and you say, "Hey, this shit's cold. Give me something else," they are more than likely going to say, "Okay, no problem. Here you go," because they don't want to deal with the bullshit. How much of an asshole was this guy to the manager? Right?
It must have been up there because, like, usually places like McDonald's are speed freaks at getting fries out. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, the manager at some point must have been like, "Sir, if you wait 8 minutes, we can have fresh fries out for you right now." And that guy must have been like, "No."
It's not even 8.
And then
It's
the
3.
Something, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Did you work at a McDonald's or a fast food chain like this?
No, I had a manager once who actually went to McDonald's University.
3 minutes to
Like, no
turn
joke.
around fries?
Yeah. Yeah, and when you throw the salt on them, they used to have you do it in the shape of an M. I never worked there. I think it would be fun. But yeah, no, like this guy must have been a complete, total fucking asshole. But these stories always fascinate me when somebody calls 911 or at fucking fast food, right? Svensson,
Call
I'm swearing a lot.
911 when
so
they
fuck
have
you.
a warrant for murder.
Right? Like,
Yeah. While the police prepared a criminal trespass notice, they asked dispatch to run Sims' name through a database and found he had an arrest warrant out for him. Sims, who was wearing an ankle monitor at the time, was accused of setting a car on fire with a dead woman inside in a drug deal gone wrong.
What the fuck? That's a lot of circumstances around that drug deal. First of all, there's a dead woman. Second of
Yeah.
all, he lit a car on fire.
With
Probably
her.
to cover up the dead woman.
Yeah. And then he had the nerve to call 911 because he thought his rights were being violated.
Yeah, and somewhere it says, "I'm not being arrested, am I?" Immediately before he gets arrested.
Yeah,
I think that's the sound bite.
Oh, we're
He,
doing great in society these days. I love it.
We had this exact scenario play out at a Steak and Shake in downtown Cincinnati, and it got real sketch. Like we thought the manager, like he was a tiny Southeast Asian dude, and he like drawed back, and like the other guy drew back, and they were like getting ready to start slugging over the counter over fries.
Damn.
Yeah,
You know,
we'll
kinda-
go back to that one.
There was something that happened out here in Connecticut where this man went into a smoothie joint, and the girls made a smoothie, but they put something his kid was allergic to in it. And he
Yeah,
had
like
said not
peanut
to, and
butter
they-
or something.
Yeah, and they did it by accident. And he came in there, and instead of just being a reasonable individual, like he was throwing shit and threatening to kill them and everything. And like he ends
Yeah.
up getting arrested for this. Like,
And he was like a doctor or something, right?
yeah, like who the fuck does anybody think they are to do something like that? Like, I don't have that. Sometimes I wish I do. I'm a little jealous. I don't have that in me. But I can't imagine going into some place where these people are working a fucking minimum wage job and they made a mistake, and I'm gonna act like it's the end of the world and they need to give me all my money back plus free shit. Like, you went to fucking McDonald's.
Yeah.
What
What
do you
the fuck did you
expect
think was going to happen?
What the fuck did you think was going to happen? Exactly, Randy.
Yeah.
It's like those people go to McDonald's and like, I would like a cheeseburger, please, but please light on the ketchup, no mustard, and no onions. Like, what the fuck
Oh,
do you
he
think you
gave
are?
himself away. According
did?
to this according to this article, Sims became visibly tense as they explained the process to him, and then he asked if he was under arrest. This caused the officer to run his name. So,
Dumbass.
yeah.
He
I
wanted
kind
to
of
be
wish this guy
arrested.
burned in that car.
Yeah, it's just like, oh.
He's like,
You-
McDonald's sucks so bad, I want prison food again.
No, I mean, how much worse could this have gone? You know what I mean? He says,
not
like,
much.
am I? Yeah.
I mean, he's
well,
still
he could
alive.
have. Yeah, he could have been like, hey, I'm not under arrest for that murder I did with fire, right? On Joel, you know what I mean? He could have like confessed to it mid question. But,
He's
like,
lucky they didn't pull out a gun and shoot the shit out of him for like moving his hands the wrong way.
There's a there's
No, they
there's a
tased the
lovely
shit out of
gallery
him.
of him getting tased in the ass.
Is there video of that? Because that's gonna be hilarious. All right,
Yeah,
so all
I
right,
saw it on
Probably.
Reddit.
so far we have the police made a mistake, and this guy was labeled a pedophile, and he killed himself. This gentleman called 911 because he got cold fries, and then got tased because they found out he was a criminal and arrested him. And what's our last story here? Codes.
Last story. Florida woman with world's longest locks grows hair to 110 feet.
What?
Yeah, she
Wow.
where's the picture?
Okay.
Just got some
Ew.
pound
Ew.
mane and that shit.
Does it say why? Is it religion? Is it like a point proving a point to a man?
I call
Why
my
are we growing
locks
our hair?
Mr. Cobra.
What? Why are we growing our hair to 110 feet? 110
Why not?
feet. That's
You're just jealous. You can't.
what do you do with it? How do you live life with 110 feet worth of fucking hair, man? That thing's got to
Social
weigh
Security
70 pounds.
Yeah.
Does it
I'm
say how much?
sure. I'm sure after you get past 50 pounds or 50 feet of hair, you can get SSI.
Okay. In
Okay, so
2009.
she
Yeah,
she
go
puts
ahead.
her
Go ahead.
hair, she puts her dreadlocks right into its own sling that she wraps around her body so she doesn't drag it
Oh my God.
places.
Cody, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna read a little part here because I just saw it in the article because I'm curious. I'm looking for the weight.
Fire it
But this
up,
is a quote.
bitch.
This is a quote from this woman. What's her name? Asha Mandela, 60 years old. Here's a
Oh,
direct
yeah.
quote. When I'm ready to go into my sleep chamber with my Cobra baby, I would have them tied up in a little sack and we cuddle and talk to each other, she said. Okay, so she's mentally ill.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool.
Yeah, she's gonna be on TLC and post haste
Yeah, she's probably a fucking
for
hoarder
my
too. Like,
strange
uh,
addiction.
Maybe
Yeah.
The View?
You know? Did you ever watch that show when the guy fucked the car?
No. I don't watch any of that bullshit.
I had to watch the episode where the guy fucked the car.
You didn't. You didn't have.
Yeah, I had to, Cody. I was like,
No,
how
you
do you
didn't.
fuck a car? And he like literally gets under it and he just fucks like a little area of it. I don't know. Weird guy.
I don't like the term dreadlocks because I don't think there's anything dread about my locks, Mandela
They're
told
pretty
Guinness
horrible.
World Records. I refer to my own hair as my royal crown of locks or my cobra.
All right.
Yeah. The husband washes her hair once a week, an occasion that calls for up to 6 bottles of shampoo and ends with a 2-day process of drying. There's mold in there, right, Cody? There's absolutely mold in those locks.
There's got to be at least some dander and human. I don't know about its own living culture,
God.
but
God damn.
it's not.
All right.
You can't keep that clean, really.
All right. You ready?
Well, hold on. Not yet. Not yet. Randy,
Oh.
go ahead and recap.
All right. So we've got the guy who accidentally got labeled a pedophile in the newspaper, and then he killed himself. And then we have the guy who was a murder suspect who got cold fries, and called the cops, and they came and tasered his ass. And then we have the world's longest hair at 110 feet.
All right. Cody, what do you think? Who's the dick of the week this week?
You want me to play the bumper?
No, not yet. That's when I make the decision. I'll tell you what.
Is it?
I'm gonna say it's the police of that false accusation of pedophilia case.
The police or the intern who wrote the fucking shit up, or the newspaper who fucked it up.
The cleric who's in charge of the clerical
Yeah.
error. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whoever fuck,
Are they religious now?
the clerk. The clerical.
Okay, so
Clerical
Cody's
error.
going with the first story. Randy, what are you thinking?
I'm
Specifically,
nominating
the police of the first story.
you for putting the story about the guy killing himself in there. Like, man. So you're dick of the week, Rim.
That's not how this works, Randy. Go ahead and pick one of the stories.
Oh. Well, I thought it'd be funny if I didn't. All right. Well, then I'm going to go with the guy complaining about the food because I've done my time in food service and in other service industries.
Yeah.
And that's super annoying. So,
Oh, man. We can't have a 3-way tie. And I wanted to go with the lady with the hair because this shit's annoying. And she calls it her cobra and she sleeps with it and she cuddles with her hair. Like, what the fuck does her husband do? It's like, there's nothing worse than a woman who pays attention to her hair and not to her man. Right, Cody? You know what I'm talking about.
Nope.
So we got between you guys picked the first 2 stories, Cody. Man, like, it sucks that guy died, right? It sucks that guy killed himself and he was labeled a pedophile, right? That's awful for him and his family and shit.
Yeah, he's not the dick. He's not in contention. For dick of
He's
the
not the
week.
dick. It's the police. And now that's
authorities.
terrible, but we know police are stupid and they do shit like that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And then the guy with the fries, like, he's just an asshole. Like, the guy's just a fucking asshole, right? I don't know if he's a dick of the week. He's just a stupid fucking asshole. This is a tough one, Randy. All right, I'm going to go with the police or the cleric.
After
Thanks,
much
Cody.
deliberation,
Oh, yeah, thanks,
incredibly
Randy.
handsome
I forgot to cue
expert
you.
judges have come to the consensus that this week's Dick of the Week award goes to
The police in the first story. All right, the
All right,
first
yeah,
story.
let's call him out.
Yeah.
Who are these?
Because you can't make a mistake like that, especially in
Yeah.
2022 in today's modern age. Like, you call somebody a pedophile, it's all over for them.
Cleveland police.
Fucking Cleveland, Randy. Fuck you.
yeah, I might be going there next week.
Look at you.
Cleveland rocks. Except for
Steamer.
when they fuck up the damn pedophile stuff. That's not good. Fuck you, Cleveland, on that front.
Oh, that was fun. It's good to do segments again, boys. Everybody
Yeah.
have a good time. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fresh in here. It smells good.
I wish you'd give me warning so I could have stretched first, but other than that, it was.
He almost
This is
pulled
it.
something.
Yeah, this is an improv show, Randy. You need to be ready for everything.
Oh,
Yeah. Exactly.
Lube and limber up, baby.
Hey, so we talked about it last week, and it's still out there. Listen, Jack was fired, the intern who usually puts all this together, and that's why I had to do it this week. We are looking for somebody to help out the Rich Dickman Show. All right, richdickmanshow@gmail.com if you're interested. We're looking for people to curate Dicks of the Week. and Thinking with Your Dickman questions. We have a ton of Thinking with Your Dickman questions just sitting in the emails, just stacking up because Jack never organized them. Need somebody to go through those and then put them into the show notes for us so that we can discuss on the show. So if you're interested, richdickmanshow@gmail.com and let me know. Let us know.
It's not entirely. It's not very appealing offer you're painting there, Rem.
Yeah.
Maybe you lazy assholes.
You want to unfuck this huge like shitstorm
Yeah.
for free? Come on down to ZRDS and give us a thing.
Do it, but I don't have my time emailing.
Cody, we do something here. It's called kayfabe. All right. And, we improv the shit out of this and we just kind of just go with it. All right. And I don't need you coming here and be like, oh, that's a pretty shitty offer. Cody, do you actually think anybody's going to fucking email me and ask to do that? Nobody is. Nobody's going to. There is none. It's just funny to me to say we're hiring a new intern. Jeez. Randy, will you have a talk with him? God
I
damn
mean, but I have feelings and they're irritated.
Oh, Cody's
Sorry, it's
feelings
real.
get hurt.
It's real to me.
Oh, Cody's little feelings get hurt.
A little bit. No, I'm fine.
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy.
I just need to
No,
hydrate.
no, be
I'm
nice.
sorry your
He's the best part.
feelings
He's the
got
best
hurt.
part of the show. He's the best part of the show. Stop it, Randy.
Okay.
It's only because of Cody that we're still going. We would have quit a long time ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't
Wow.
want to disappoint Cody.
That's kind of sad.
For you.
I'm the best one.
Yeah. Cody's the best one. Sorry,
Feels
Randy.
See how
good.
it is.
Feels
Yeah.
good.
Randy, you're still my best friend, though, because I haven't talked to the other one in almost 2 weeks now. So you're
Because you've run out of people. It's like, fuck. I'm at the bottom of my goddamn list. Let's see. Let me go back to when I was a childhood prodigy star on TV. And I'll look at my cast members, the guy who wrote the show. And that's who's going to be my best friend now. Even though
where are we at now? This was 224.
220.
I got 225. I could be wrong.
No, it's 224. Yeah, you're wrong. It's 224. What? How many episodes to 301 now, Randy? 85?
76.
76. Okay.
Or 77. 77,
Yeah,
sorry.
You got somewhere between 75 and 78 episodes of this shit left. So you guys can start planning your future. The two of you. You can continue. You can continue.
I'm going to invest in Coinbase.
You're gonna
Hey,
invest in
Cody.
Coinbase. Okay.
You want to go halfsies and buy out the IP from Rim of this shit? From Rich Dickman?
No, because we can probably do it without spending money.
You're right. Yeah, let's trademark that shit. Yeah.
Fuck you guys. Did we miss anything? We miss anything this week with you, bud? Are y'all caught up?
Oh, man,
Snorkeling?
no.
Did you catch any fish?
No. I saw a barracuda, though. It was spookums.
Barracuda.
Did they try to eat your dick, or what happened?
No, my dick wasn't shiny enough. They only go after shiny things.
Oh, good.
That's
So I
awesome.
left the chrome. I left the chrome off this weekend, and
Hell yeah. Sometimes you
believe you me, I'm not regretting it.
Have you ever turned on a dolphin, Cody?
Turn on a like intentionally.
Yeah, they like that
like a.
sex.
I know, but do dolphins have laps? Can I give a lap dance to a dolphin?
Yeah, if you
Why
try
don't
hard
Will.
enough.
No, do they have laps though, or would that be like a dorsal fin?
Anthropomorphize that shit.
Well, that's not a dolphin.
Randy, do it. Lap dance given to a dolphin. Put it in the AI.
Okay.
Thank you. All right.
It'd be
Okay.
freaky just to see a dolphin lap in the AI.
So, Cody, are you still on vacation? Like, are you guys still just hanging out out there?
I'm in my house. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not a vacation for me.
Well, I mean, you're doing vacation things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like this podcast.
Yeah.
Lap
Right
dance
now.
is banned.
What?
There's
fucking
many.
hate the world.
There is such a thing as a platonic lap dance, like that one
Yeah.
time Randy showed us.
You can't put lap dance into an AI fucking generator. Like, it's AI. God damn it. See, this is why we can't have AI. Because when the robots take over and the AI is in charge, they won't let us do shit like that with lap dance, Asian massage parlor. None of that stuff will exist. Fuck you, robots. I'm going to be so racist.
You're really
towards
on
a
these
robot.
Asian massage parlors, bud.
It's all, yeah. Yeah. It's what, every once in a while I get a singular focus on different things. And that just happens to be the focus for whatever reason. This week, I don't know why.
Maybe
It
you
just
got that
fixation.
ADHD.
Yeah,
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe you get
it's been
hyper focused.
It's been a weird couple of weeks for me. For a whole bunch
Hanging
of
in
things.
there.
I need to reset. I need to go visit.
I'd like
Cody
to
in
see you
Hawaii.
on Adderall, Rim.
That's how I got. I did a job interview for my first position of what I am, and I took an Adderall when I went to it. It's the best interview of my life.
I usually do 3.
Oh, see, I didn't know what it would do to me, so I had no idea. It could have gone terribly. It could have gone awful. Like, I'd never taken Adderall. It's the first time I ever took it.
It'd be fun to see like a comedic skit of like the reverse perspective of the interviewee or the interviewer, and you're just like off the rails shaking, like, "Hello, how are you? Would you like a cheese Danish?
I'm the best person you'll ever have at this job."
I'll tattoo your name on my face right now."
What's your biggest problem? I'll solve it right now. Fucking pull out a whiteboard.
I looked at my asshole this morning, and it's fine. Cody, shout out to Amara for sending me pictures of that restaurant that I found that's near your house when I was Google mapping your house.
Yeah,
that was
time
amazing.
Yeah, it looks
That was
nice,
amazing.
don't it?
And when she sent me the pictures, Cody, I looked at that place and I saw the sign with the name on it, and I'm like, oh, I know what that is. I
Yeah.
was so excited. So excited.
You been to Hawaii?
No. I Google mapped the shit out of his neighborhood. I want to know everything about the guy.
Yeah, it was creepy when you did that because
Yep.
I didn't necessarily give you my address. You found it through other means.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever seen the pro version of Google Earth?
No. Oh, the one with the planet?
No, no. The actual
Jesus
pro version.
Christ.
Where
I
you
didn't
can
know
go
there was-
inside buildings and shit.
I can go inside your house right now, Rem.
Shut up. No, you can't.
Yeah.
The Google police come and
Have it
chloroform
work.
you and then map the inside of your house
Yeah.
while you're blacked out on the floor.
The Google police powered
You
by
know,
AI.
yeah.
Yeah.
The Googstapo. They
My-
call
my-
themselves the Googstapo.
Googstapo. That sounds
Yeah.
incredibly racist. When my Google AI hears me talking about Asian massage parlors upstairs, they're going to come get me and then ban me from their
No, they're gonna come get you and ask you to run a fucking Asian massage parlor. That's how Google flips their buck. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes
Like-
sense. Okay.
Oh, this guy knows what he's doing. Shanghai him into touching things.
Go to the underground city in Seattle. Randy, did we miss anything with you? You have anything to update us with before we close out and move on to next week?
I mean, I covered the COVID. I covered a bunch of stuff. I covered going back to Papa John's because we make financial decisions that
No, you didn't
Costs
cover
us
that at
money.
all. You didn't
He
say-
like
Yeah.
wheezed it in a weird high pitched like frequency that I think only I heard.
yeah.
It might have come through on the capture, but we'll see.
Well, I think we should bring this baby home because Matt's hosting a movie or something over there, and I kind of want to go watch
Oh, okay. Our cast is at the behest of their casting time. Okay.
What the fuck did you just say,
Randall.
Randy? You're trying to end this so you can go hang out with Matt watching a movie through Discord? You fucking piece of shit. Who the fuck do you think you are? All
Be
the
a
time I
professional.
invested into you, all right? All the time I spent with you, listening to you, talking to you on the phone, your text message, all this little bullshit. I gotta go watch a movie with Matt over Discord. Like, fuck off. Well, Jesus, look at you. Even Cody's pissed off at you now. God damn it.
Have
Who do you think you
standards.
are? Christ.
Upload failed. Oh shit.
You're standarded.
Am I going to
Yeah,
get these
I'm-
files on time this week, Randy? You fucking asshole.
I don't know. It's a roll of the dice, bud.
And that dice is a D20.
It totally is.
All right. Yeah, Randy, you brought it home already. Thank you, everybody, for listening to Rich Dickman Show this week. We love it when you do. All right. Tell your friends. All right. If you like what we do, tell your friends. Or you can leave a review. You want to leave a review? Cool. If you leave a review,
There's
say
the Google police.
Make sure you name. I gotta see what this is. Make sure you
Gestapo.
name who your favorite member of the show is. I know it's Cody. Oh, that's
Yes.
neat. But if it's somebody else, we want to know too. So leave a review. Tell us who your favorite is, and if not, it's fine. We're gonna move on. Check it out, Rich Dickman Show. Excuse me, RichDickman.com for all your Rich Dickman needs. Okay, we got our merch up there. You can get the Eat the Rich shirt. Thank you again to Svensson. He did an unwrapping of his Eat the Rich shirt. We got the Your Politics Are Suck. Get those ready, man, because you got these goddamn midterm elections coming up. Nothing would bring.
There's
a
a
smile.
centaur in there, right? I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure I saw a centaur running for office.
All sorts of things.
What was his name?
I don't know, but I don't know what you're talking about, but I don't think you're wrong either. So there's that. But just stand in line, voting for your fucking midterm, right? They're all the same, but your shirt just says your politics are suck. That's amazing. That's amazing to me. But anyway, you can get that on Amazon, and we got some other shirts there too. You can check it out, richsickman.com. We have our YouTube links. You can watch that year-old now behind-the-scenes video, which is amazing. Cody did an amazing production, and if I can talk him into it, maybe we'll do another one. His fingers are crossed open. I never ask. Don't worry, Cody. Don't worry. You're my man. What do I got next? Patreon.com/RichSickman. Yes, Patreon. We got Stony Curiosity. Did you guys do one this month or was that last month? I don't remember.
We do a months.
Yeah. Okay, so we did number 8. I can't remember when it was released. Maybe beginning of this month or like. So you guys got to do another one. So get together, do another Stony Curiosity. Let me know when it is. Maybe I'll join in. Obviously, I won't be Stony. You know, obviously not. But maybe Mike. Cody, my friend Mike wanted me to ask you a question. He couldn't come today. Cody, Mike wanted to know: have you ever gotten so high that you feel like you died and then you're just like floating around?
I've never had the out of body thing.
No.
Have you ever get like the wildest thing that's ever happened to me? Well, I hallucinated once when I was relatively new at it.
Wow. Okay. Put that in the notes. We'll explore that next week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Yeah. Patreon.com/RichSickman. There's videos. You get Stony Curiosity and any other. If we're doing any videos, whatever, you'll get that there too. Okay. Listen to our friends, our good friends over Not Human Consumption Podcast. Check them out. NFHC Podcast, NFHC Podcast, whatever they are. RichSickmanShow@gmail.com if you want to be an intern and help put together our Dick of the Week and Thinking with Your Dickman. Rich at Rich Sickman Show on Twitter. Executive producer Randy's at Sir0 with an E or Sir0 with an E at gmail.com. Cody McCann at Cody McCann, CODYMCCANN. That's Cody. Producer Ryan at Ryan TRDS. My mother at Rem_Mama. And I, of course, am at Rem Dickman. And finally, Randy, if they want to leave a voicemail or if they want to join us live, how do they do that?
If you want to leave a voicemail, give us a call at 860-316-4776. If you want to join us live, bit.do/TRDS1. Rim will tell you whenever the show is going to go live that week in the general chat. And if you want to get all the content that the patrons pay for, but for free. Again, that's bit.do/TRDS1.
I quit gambling. I think my days of gambling are over.
How about cockfighting?
Nah, that's next. I gotta get action somewhere. Cody, good to see you again, bud.
Likewise.
Glad you went somewhere live. Randy, always lovely. We'll see you next week. Might have Walter with us. Good night.
Bye.
Boosh.
See ya. Whatever. Okay.
Whatever, Cody. It's very important. Like, people need to hear the ending. You know, like when you don't hear that certain thing and it doesn't complete your week. Like there are people, one, who loves hearing the see ya and
Boosh.
Which one's mine?
see
You're
ya.
see ya.
See
And then
ya.
I'm Boosh.
yeah.
See ya, Boosh.
Randy, did you listen to the episode we put out last week?
Yeah.
Where you were asking me a question. I said I wasn't listening, and you're all like, fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, bud. I love
sounds
whenever we play off each other, our banter.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what it is.
Especially.
By the way, if
whenever
you
get
fuck
spicy.
scheduling, if you fuck scheduling again, I am absolutely taking all the time to talk about how we deserve taxes, Rem.
Who, me? Fucking scheduling? What are you talking about?
Yeah, you
I didn't
bastard.
do it. I'm not the one messing the scheduling up. It's Randy.
Uh-huh.
Wait, you're going to make a case for why we should pay taxes?
Absolutely, because I know you hate it.
Oh, I'd love to hear. I'd love to hear that. Actually, put that in the notes too. Cody versus Rem.
Put it behind a
Why
paywall,
taxation is or is not theft?
Well, see, you're automatically skewing it like some kind of fucking manipulator when you say is or is not theft.
Is not or is theft? How's that?
I think taxes are
that's-
necessary, but we got to figure out a better system of them.
Yeah.
All right.
How about that?
Sure.
Some taxes. Okay, that's it. Stop it. Stop.
Bonus content with tax talk. Who doesn't want
Oh
that?
yeah. Tax
Yeah.
time with Cody and Rem. Booyah.
Could you file your W-10?
Booyaka, booyaka. Stopping.
All right.